Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you a super strong purple Kayn build. For those of you who aren't aware, Kayn is the strongest jungler in the game right now based on pick rate and win rate. And he's also one of the most versatile. You can start with leash easily on a buff, or you can solo start on your raptors or wolves. And if someone's foolish enough to try to fight you solo, they will simply lose that fight because Kayn's level 1 is one of the best level 1s in the game. Auto attack Q reset. And he's dead. What a beautiful thing to see. And we get a bunch of essence off of it. I was planning on doing a solo invade on their wolves, but Sion kind of ruined that. It looked like he was going to try to cheese my jungle. I do recommend keeping watch. Since Sion ruined everything, our clear is going to be weird this game. Ignite's nice to have. It lets you go red smite if you really want to. I'm still more of a fan of blue smite since the red smite nerfs. Basically, if you blue smite or ignite, you can instantly then R that target going inside of them and dodging any attacks that might be coming your wave. It's a great survivability feature and a great chase down feature as well. It's a great way to get things done. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up our E, auto attack E. You generally want to auto attack then Q. It's a good auto reset. And since we did have that really bad start, we don't necessarily want to do a full clear here. Instead, going back for a double longsword would be best. Your worst matchups on Kayn are against Fiddlesticks and Elise Graves. Some other challenging ones can be Mordekaiser and Skarner. Skarner, because his hard point and click R, you can't dodge it. One of the best things about Kayn is being able to dodge skill shots with your Q dash consistently, and being able to dodge skill shots or abilities that have a travel time with your R. Skarner's R is a frame 1 ability, so it can be quite troublesome for a Kayn, especially a blue Kayn. So if you do want to play blue Kayn and they pick Skarner, I'm not saying you should dodge, but just plan on it being a challenging game. Basically, any champion that has hard CC that you can't dodge because it's a frame 1 style ability like Fiddle Fury or Skarner R is going to be annoying. Mordekaiser's mainly just because Mordekaiser tears up any melee champion. It's pretty hard to deal with. Hey, Belveth. Auto attack into the Q. Ooh, I might actually die here. Yeah, we almost just died because for some reason Senna's in my jungle. I really wasn't expecting that. We had huge item advantage. Just was not planning on fighting these buttholes in my jungle. What a weird fight. She flashed my W there. Gonna auto attack into the Q. We got her with ignite and we're dead. That was really strange. Very bizarre fight. It's still strange that Senna was all the way in my jungle by the time I got there, but I guess it happens. Some fairly extreme rotations by the enemy team. Playing very aggressive. I don't know if we'll actually get here in time to stop her. Zerath kind of walked past it. It looks like, yeah, she's right here. She can't go over the wall though. So she might, oh my gosh. Guess we were gonna run down Ezreal. What a weird game. We didn't quite get into the wall there. He couldn't get away though. I think his E was on cooldown or something. Oh man, that's gonna take the steam out of ourselves. That was so weird. It's not terrible though. We did get a lot of red essence out of it, but I do want the blue essence, so probably we'll be looking to camp bot a little bit here if we can. That would make sense. Whenever you attack melee champs, you get the red essence. Blue champs, you get the blue essence. You can still go for the opposite Kayn. It just won't be quite as fast. There'll be more waiting involved. Not the end of the world though. Red Kayn's definitely good. Blue Kayn's way better if they're gonna have a slippery backline. The AoE Senna speed up and invisibility qualifies as that on its by itself, not including the Ezreal slipperiness. If they have a slippery backline and you're playing Red Kayn, you don't have a way to really get to them. We're gonna auto attack into the Q, auto attack W, and we still get the kill. I'd say worth because we got a bunch of essence out of it. We couldn't really get away at that point. We were gonna die, so might as well full commit. Almost lived it. If MF had heal or something, which she didn't, then we probably would have lived. Look for Krugs. That's a huge misconception about Kayn, is that he's weak early. He's just not S tier early. His level 1's actually kind of S tier, but then his level 2's meh. His level 3's kind of B tier. His level 6 is A tier or close to it. And then once you have your second form, he's a borderline S plus tier. Especially right now, he's probably S plus tier based off of pick rate and win rate. I don't want to go top, but that is a lot of minions. That was so much XP. My goodness. That was the equivalent of 3 or more monster camps. I'm curious if he's actually going to stay for this. We might be able to kill him. Okay, he's backing. That's fine. That's not going to cost us too much time. Generally, it's pretty hard to kill Kayn in invades, since you can go over small walls with your Q and any wall with your E. Even if you're in combat, they're hitting you, your E still lasts for a second and a half, which is enough to get over the largest walls in the game. Blue Kayn, it's even easier, because if you're Blue Kayn, they can't slow you. Blue Kayn is faster in his E, he also can't be slowed. It's also on a lower cooldown. That's what makes Blue Kayn so fast. It's also why oftentimes you'll end up getting a tier on him. It's definitely viable, but by no means 100% necessary. You usually want to get it after your Gore Drink into Death's Dance, but you can go for it second item. No shame in going for it on third item. You don't really want to build Assassin on Blue Kayn. The closest thing to Assassin items you'll be building is at most Eclipse Youmuu's. Eclipse because it's a really decent item right now, and Youmuu's because the mobility. Outside of that, more than 2 lethality items total on Blue Kayn is a bit overkill, because lethality is just not in that state right now where it's really worth stacking 5 lethality item. Auto attack Q and the blue smite. We are to negate her snare. Igniter, auto attack Q into the W. We're tanking several of them, plus we got exhausted, so, and they healed. Exhaust, heal. I'm pretty happy with that. We get our blue form. We get exactly what we want. I'll go ahead and pick up tier. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pick up tier now. We don't have much gold to get anything else. On Blue Kayn, it's generally best to look for Lucid Boots. Lucid Boots are better for carrying, and they're also cheap. Get your abilities on a lower cooldown, since Kayn, most of your damage comes from your abilities, your Q and your W. If you can, try to use your form base and then walk off a platform to extend the distance a bit. We're still on our speed up until she hit us. We're gonna Q away, get her with the blue smite into the E. We can't be slowed, otherwise we would have died there from the Senna Q, which is a slow. I think she might have flashed for that. That was kind of interesting. She's getting some insane rotations from her bot lane. I'm not really... I don't want to say I'm not getting rotations, but they're not of the same quality by any means. I think I might just keep dragging here. I don't trust my bot lane. MF's not level 6 either. Pre-level 6 MF's very meh champion. Very, very meh. We're gonna use our E to get around a lot on Kayn since the cooldown's so low. Makes him pretty much the fastest champ in the game, Blue Kayn. We're gonna hold on to our Q as a dash for when he starts his R. Q to the other side, Gore Drink. Down he goes. We'll hit him with a W. If you're already behind someone and you have the kill pressure to where you know they can't get away, a lot of times it's best to hold on to your Q as a gap closer for when they flash away. That way you guarantee the kill, because if you use it too early, especially if you Q, like if I were to Q this way when he's trying to run towards his turret, he could probably get away at that point. But if you need your Q to get the kill before they can escape, then sometimes you have to use it early, preferably in the direction that they want to escape to. It's all just about increasing your chances of success logically for that given situation. Just try to think it through a little bit. And even if it doesn't go right, try to think through what you could have done better after the fact and why. If you don't think about it, your thought process will never really improve. We have pretty big item advantage here. Oh, this is cool. I like how Senna's there again. Like, this guy's just always where I am for some reason. She's so annoying. Thank goodness we're blue Kayn though. Red Kayn would be actually so unplayable. The Senna slows. Seriously though, she's rotating permanently on me. Never seen something like this from a Senna. I think Senna and Yuumi are permaban worthy. Senna has as high or higher carry potential than most AD carries in the game, while playing from the support role, getting lots of free gold, arguably more gold than an AD carry unless the AD carry has heaps of kills. And Senna infinite scales. Yuumi's borderline the same issue where there's not much counterplay to deal with it. Can't ban every champ in the game though. On Kayn, you're usually just looking to ban Fiddlesticks because Fiddlesticks hard counters blue and red Kayn. Fiddlesticks makes the game super, super hard. And he's hard to solo too because his drain keeps hitting you even when you're... If he starts it and you go inside of him, you can't cancel his drain. His fear is basically a frame 1 ability, so you can't really outplay it with your R to dodge it. So he's just super, super annoying. Click on our sweeper. Spam ping that we're going in. Q, blue smite. Auto attack gore drink. I don't know if she's scripting, but she's actually dodging some of my stuff in a really weird way. It could just be luck or skill though. The way she dodged my W though by juking like back into us all was like really well played or kind of sketchy. She has an item. I don't want to fight her. Later, guys. My champ's more balanced. Blue Kayn's so broken. Just like what you saw there. Red Kayn couldn't do that. Blue Kayn's so much faster. 80% extra movement speed. How is that balanced? And it's on a shorter cooldown. That alone makes Blue Kayn, I hate to say it, better than Red Kayn. Plus they nerfed Red Kayn recently in the last patch or two. I forget which one it was, but they took a chunk out of him. I think it was because of lower mid elo, because Blue Kayn's been the favorite for higher elos for a long time. Q gore drink. Yeah, you're not landing that, buddy. Auto attack into the Q. We did Q away from where she'd want to escape to. I kind of needed the damage output because they keep rotating on me and I'm trying to kill her as fast as possible. Just wasted our E. We're still technically in combat since we took damage relatively recently. We needed to wait to use our E for another second or two, so we could have gotten the full 7-second duration there. Blue Kayn, you can max W first. There's no shame in the Q max. Q max is also better because if you do decide to go a red Kayn, Q max on red Kayn is way better first. Why is this guy so strong though? He's actually really strong. I'm surprised he had enough mana to R. That is kind of impressive. I can see Scion being a huge issue. Luckily we do have 2 mages, so maybe we'll be fine. Velvet's in my bot side jungle. We should look to invade our top side. We'll go ahead and E over. To give you a perspective of how much movement speed, we're moving nearly 600, which is just like absurdly fast. Blue smite him. Auto attack Q gore drink. Barely lived there. Oh my god, that was so close. That's actually so stupid how tanky he is. That shield of his is so freaking good. I don't know where Irelia just went. Alright, she's still mid. Auto attack Q gore drink. Could have W'd sooner. It's whatever. They're all kind of bot side. We should go for a Herald here or try to kill the Irelia. Irelia's a full item plus tier 2 boost, so it's going to be hard to fight her with plated and Bork, so we'll let her be for now. If we were full health with Ignite, maybe. This is dumb. I don't know if... Yeah, she doesn't want to fight me because I have top proud GPs rotating. Their Sen is definitely the carry on their team. She's giving them so much value. She basically solo won their bot lane and kind of won their jungler for them. Their jungler's in my jungle. When she was level 3, I was level 3, but I had 2 long swords. Like, she had no way of fighting me. We'll go ahead, pick up... I think we'd actually go for Black Cleaver here instead of Death Stance first, only because of the Scion. If we don't get Cleaver, we're not going to be able to kill him because he's full armor. We're still going to be going for a Swords. We need double % base shred. Good Morgana Zanyas. And she actually lives. We could have gone for plated, no doubt. I'll attack Q Gore Drink. Oh, that sucks. I goofed that one up a bit. Still a little bit faster, even with my missed Q. Sen is playing so aggro. She must have a lot of souls or mist or whatever. Yeah, later Senna. And then you're so fast when you can't be slowed off of your E, you can easily escape. Even if your Nasus withered, your E is immune to slows and 80% faster than normal. It's just so busted. It really is. Blue Kayn's gonna get nerfed. He ruins high elo and he honestly ruins low elo as long as you're building the right items. The only thing holding back low elo on Kayn is they build like stereotypical season 8 Blue Kayn items. It's basically their build holding them back on him because he's actually easier to play than Red Kayn at the moment. Game's winnable. It's just gonna be hard. The bot 80 carry CS is relatively tied, which is a really good sign. It's a really bad sign when 180 carries up a huge amount of CS. Ezreal's not up too high over the MF, so she should be able to still give some value. Oh my goodness. Senna just got another free mist. She has 59. It seems like a lot, but I don't really know. It might be just a decent amount. I'll take this, but I'm not going to use Blue Smite to do it. Blue Smite and Red Smite are too valuable to waste on Scuttle at this point in the game. It's so much better for fighting champs. Yeah, Belvet's going to get Giga countered by Kayn. Kayn's way too mobile for her to land anything. Belvet's somewhat skill shot reliant with her Qs and with her stun. Oh, I just trolled myself. Yeah, I just trolled. I could have already gotten a kill. I thought I could kill her without it. I don't know if she healed or if I just missed everything. I'd have to go back and watch that. I think she might have healed. I like how I can lay Herald while I'm in my E. It's sick. Oh, my teammate Xerath doesn't realize it, but he just killed me. By him killing Senna, I popped out of her before I was ready. I didn't have my cooldowns up and I wasn't ready to get out yet. Oh man, that's a really unfortunate interaction on Kayn when you're using your R to stall out for your cooldowns and then your teammate kills. Because in like 99% of situations, your teammate killing someone who you're attacking is a good thing. But in those situations, it's very much can get you killed. Especially on Red Kayn. Red Kayn gets a bunch of health back from his R. Blue Kayn doesn't. We can get Man Moon. We'll wait. We need to get Dragon. GP is really, really fed. Him and Scion are relatively fed. The difference is GP has, I'd say, more consistent AoE damage than his Scion, to where if he hits one good barrel, their whole team kind of just dies. And you could say, oh, well, 80 Scion, but that's not 80 Scion. He's going tank Scion, so Sure, 80 Scion has great AoE. I wouldn't call it consistent, though. He kind of has to be in a bush to land it. Where did these guys go, though? He's gonna... It looks like he's looking to flash here. We shredded his armor like crazy with our black cleaver. Oh, is this chick... Oh, it was just Scion chasing. I wasted my blue smite on red buff, but I'm about to have another one up. I think they're going to shred it, though. We have no one else over here. If they get soul, this is going to be a really hard game to win. Like, no one on our team's playing for it at all. Now, granted, I could have been over here sooner, but still. Yeah, later, Belveth. Auto attack Q Gore Drink. Another W. I'm gonna have to retreat though. Senna is shredding me so hard. Q Gore Drink. That was solid. The WQ smite combo. W has a delay, so you generally W first when you're trying to smite like that. WQ smite. We're going mid here in a second. Look how he's already back up. This is why Blue Kayn's stupid. Such a broken champ. Goodbye. We can go back over the wall and then go back in when our E's up. That's the thing, like even if you're on cooldowns, your E's such a low cooldown that you can just exit the fight and then go back in like we did there, to where we didn't have to fight Irelia while our Q and W were on cooldown. We just waited for our E. We Q'd away over the wall, any smaller thin wall. We're getting a bunch of mana back per second since we're technically in the jungle. Blue smite, Q Gore Drink, auto attack R, and you're dead. Got kill stilled once again while I'm in R. It doesn't matter though since it didn't get me killed. I don't really care about the kills that much as long as it's like the support not stealing it. It's when the support steals it that it's pretty frustrating. Since it's MF, she's got maybe even better scaling than us in a team fight with a big R. E into WQ, Gore Drink. Yeah, it's just so dumb, man. I don't know why they nerfed Red Kayn without nerfing Blue Kayn when Blue Kayn was already better for probably every elo, as long as you're building the right items. You just build Red Kayn items on them plus a Mana Moon at second or third or fourth item. You can leave it on tier for a while, to be honest. That's very unfortunate. You can leave it on tier. You can just pick up a tier, second, third, preferably second item, and then go into the rest of your build like Death Stance, Black Cleaver, Sorlds, that type of thing. It kind of just made sense to finish it though. I don't know where these guys are at. Our E's up though, so we could probably escape. Jeez. Yeah. She had flash, she had R, she had pretty much everything there. We almost got away. It wasn't worth the play that I did though for red buff. It doesn't impact the game in a meaningful way whether I get it or they get it. It was a pointless, risky play. Super, super risky. At the very least, they did blow, I would like to think, a lot to kill me there. It's just not worth it though. We're the carry on our team. Even if I killed 2 of them and I died, it wouldn't be worth it. It's the mentality you have to have in solo queue, especially when you're the most fed person on your team. Frozen Heart isn't terrible on Blue Kayn. It's not quite worth though. Be much better off with Death Stance. At least we get the Flame Dragons, an extra 6% AD and AP. That's really good for the Zerath and me and MF. MF R has around, don't quote me on this, but it's around, for the full R cycle, it's like a combined total of around 2000% AD scaling. It's some crazy amount. Yeah, Senna's so hard to hit, man. She's just fast. She has Swifties. She's dead though. Nice jukes. That's a double gore drink into the E over the wall, and they can't keep up. She's 2.5 full item. I'm 3 item. She's 1.5 item. That was painful, man. Irelia freaking hurts. That champion just chunks. I don't think she's good, but it's kind of like Warwick, where in a 1v1 fight to the death, if they land what they need to land, they're pretty challenging. If Warwick gets off a full damage reduction cycle into fear, there's not many champions that can tussle with the muscle. Got him with our slow. We really need to get this dragon. She just took a decent chunk. She just lost 500-600 health there. We can keep going back in for some E-pokes. Oh, yeah, they gotta leave now. We just dodged his stuff there. We'll go E back over the wall, and then our E's about to be up. We can Q away. And how do you keep up with this? How do you keep up? You don't. They're all trying to kill me right now, but they can't unless we let them. Yeah, she's trying to do a trick shot into us. She actually got it too. She actually played that really well. She actually did dunk on us there. Thank goodness our teammates were there to tickle my pickle. Cute gore drink. She's like, she can't get away. We just E back in. She's got some gnarly jukes though. I'll give her that. Her jukes are disgusting. My god, that hurt. I don't like this. I don't have smite. Could we at least pull it out since I don't have smite? WQ, same time, is kind of like a smite. We saw Ezreal off to the side. He didn't follow up his R. He probably didn't know that I didn't have smite is why. Ignite, Q gore drink, auto R, down he goes. What is this guy doing? Shredding him with our black cleaver. Our E's about to be up so we can escape. Look at that speed. It's so dirty. What is going on over here? This is bad. Senna hurts so much, dude. Even though I can kill her, she does so much damage with just a few autos. Where'd she go, though? Dude, she hurts. Oh my gosh. She freaking chunks. One auto attack. I have some armor, too. And I have 2 HP items, so you can't act like, oh, you're full squishy, you're blue Kayn. It's like, no. Freaking blue Kayn with red Kayn style items. Because blue Kayn items are trash other than Eclipse. Like, lethality items other than Eclipse right now aren't really worth. All we need to do is kite them out, build up our black cleaver stacks. And with the gore drinker, we heal enough to where his damage output isn't significant. Nice. And he's about to be back out. We're in the jungle, so we're getting a bunch of mana regen. You get more mana regen the lower on mana you are. Beautiful thing to see. We need to keep hitting these walls to get the movement speed. Technically in combat, so I'm going to wait a second, use my E. Could last for like 4 or 5 seconds after you last time got hit by an enemy champ. Nice shots from the Zerath. Sick. Yeah, I'm still getting the mana back over from here. We can re-engage. Igor drink. I need someone to R onto here. We can ignite her from inside her. It's a beautiful thing. I'm out of mana, my goodness. Good thing Q never goes up in mana cost. It stays ridiculously cheap. Need to get my mana back. Can I go in here? Auto attack Q Gorge Drink. Ooh, this is not looking good actually. I think I just killed myself. Dang near close to it. That was not worth it all. Because guess what? Even if we killed Scion, then what? Like, that situation was so pointless. It's not like we get Dragon off of it or even get an inhib off of it. So it's like, why are we risking a high chance of dying for a kill that means nothing? It's just so pointless. Very pointless. We're perpetually now because we're blowing so much mana. We're not having time to catch back up. Bel'Veth solo. Baron's gonna kill her there. We can keep the pressure on them too. Yeah, down he goes. It's time to do some reaping, man. Got blue buff too. Q into her Gore Drink. Auto attack R. We gotta dodge that. Yeah, later. Q away because Qing's fast. And then we'll Q away again because Qing OP. I think we hit her again. Nope, we didn't. Spicy. So balanced, dude. I'm glad they decided Blue Kayn should have a 4-second cooldown on his E. And that doesn't even interact with maxing it. Even if you have 0 points in your E, it's a 4-second cooldown when you're Blue Kayn. I guess that we do have high ability haste to be fair, but still. It's just such a low cooldown. Such a low cooldown. Oh wait, why are they all stacked? Oh, I trolled. Oh, that was bad. I should have just gone for Dragon. They didn't even use that much to kill me. GP lands big R, big barrel, some good hits by the Zerath. We're sitting on so much gold too. That was so int of me. MF's doing very little damage without her R here. Scion, oh my god, he gets the Dragon. That sucks. That would have been another 6% AD AP for our team. Would have been nice. You can sell your boots on Blue Kayn and go for a Youmuu's or a Deadman's instead. I think that would be perfectly fine. Our E's on a 3-second cooldown. Holy cow. That's so stupid. If we sell boots, it goes on a 4 instead. We'll go ahead and keep him for now because we can't afford a full item anyways. So tier 2 boots are going to be better. We'll get Youmuu's once we can. Out of combat movement speed on it's really good. Plus the in combat strong. Just got to play for the win. Focus the dragons. They did kind of surprise me from that bush. These guys are stacking up really heavy. I feel like I would be a lot better with red buff than MF. Oh, she's probably wants it because I'm level 18. What is that damage though? I'm telling you, man, these Santa autos are absurd. Zerath R too early, didn't even let me get close to these guys first. Really trying to hit me. It hurts my feelings. Wow, Santa, she hit me from all... Are you kidding me? What is her range? I don't think it'll even let me see her range. I don't think there's a way for me to check that from this perspective. WQ, blue smite, down he goes. I should use Gore Drinker there as well. It's my bad. I need to get to this dirty Senna, man. Scion thinks he can split. That's not going to work. As long as we hit the base. Yeah, that's bad. I didn't even get the kill. Q Gore Drink. Oh, that's messy. You never really want to jump through Irelia or it messes you up pretty bad. I only did it since my other teammates were hitting her. I figured we could burst her down if we did it together. Oh my, that was that. She's hitting me from freaking like Xerath Q range. Scion's gonna end. Oh my god. Yeah, we might have actually just lost. Unironically, Scion might end here. He kind of ran out of minions though, and mana. Hey buddy, you can't get away from me. I'll tell you that right now. We have Sorrel, does every ability we hit him with slows. I'm inside of you. Is he actually trying to R this guy? Wait, he got away from me. What? What? How? Did I exit him early or was I in there for full duration? That's nutty. I'll attack Gore Drink. We should be able to end off that. I'm taking blue buff, screw it. Blue Kayn super mana hungry. It lets you be able to go in and constantly EW poke. You can basically be an 80 Xerath. She's clearly trying to bait me. That was sketchy as fudge. These guys are trying really hard to kill me. They're kind of stacking up for it too in these really weird ways. It's like they know I'm gonna invade a certain area, so they're just ready for it. I'll go for this dragon. I kind of threw the game though. If I would have just made sure we got the last dragon, this game would be guaranteed over. Morgana randomly going top. I get it. She doesn't want to deal with the Scion, but this dragon, if they get Soul, I don't think we can win. The full late game Senna with Soul is kind of AIDS. Wow, Xerath. Imagine approaching Xerath. What is this damage though? He doesn't realize it, but he actually keeps killing me. He kills the person I go inside when I'm on full cooldowns, and they just got drag soul. That's so frustrating. He has absolutely no idea. There's no reason he should be trying to finish someone who's gonna die from my R. My R does 1k damage. They have like 200 health left, and he blasts them. And that's game. Dang, dude. Feels bad. Feels really bad. Moral of the story is you have to play for drag soul. If you don't, you lose the game. That's why we lost, is that one dragon I didn't go for properly. Looking at damage dealt to enemy champions, we did have the most in the game. Looking at damage taken, we took the most in the game. Self-mitigated, we're not going to have taken the most though. Like obviously Scion. So for damage dealt, damage taken, we did take the most. Technically Scion took the most. He can't self-mitigated. I'm pretty happy with that high value out of our runes. Ultimately, I do think they had the better comp with this late game Senna versus our split push Morg. Plus they had the Scion, so I think they out-comped us and we didn't play heavy enough for Dragon. Otherwise, we should have won. All in all, Blue Kayn's insane, and if you're low elo, you should definitely play him. Way better than Red Kayn right now, and I can see why he's the best champ in the game. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is King Sticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.